Top of the morning to you. So, kind of a gray, cloudy, overcast day. As you can see behind me. A little bit windy. Thought about going back there by the tree line, by the pond, and recording this on the other side of the pond. You know, nice scenic backdrop and all that, because you know it's really important how those visuals look in these high-end videos. However, since this is a low-budget channel, with the wind blowing and everything, I figured it's just going to make the camera too annoying to listen to with all the wind noise. So instead, we're just camped on the back porch. Got a little coffee, got a little bacon, because it's always time for coffee and bacon. 24/7, 365. The day you see me turn down coffee and or bacon, and particularly coffee and bacon, call 911. Better yet, don't even call 911. Get me to the hospital, because something ain't right. I'm just saying. I've been told I shouldn't do this on camera, because there's a time and a place to eat and drink, and then on camera is not it. And if you feel that way, I understand, and I'll offer you a full refund for the price of admission. Just hit me up in the comments below as to where to send the refund to. In case y'all are wondering, this video might be a little bit, because I haven't done an update video in a while, and got a few things to talk about. So, you might want to go get some coffee and bacon too. You know, hit the pause button and go stock up real quick. If you don't like long videos, sorry. Again, I'll refund the purchase price. This bacon, one of the pigs that my cousin raised and had slaughtered. I'm telling you guys, home-raised meat, be it pork, chicken, eggs, whatever, it all is so much different than store-bought stuff. You just don't believe it until you actually try it. I mean, I've grown up on it to the point where I eat the store-bought stuff out of necessity, but any chance I get to get the real thing, I take the real unmodified thing, because there is a difference. Alright, a little update. Haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff up lately. A lot of recent videos have just been this, me sitting here chatting with you. Well, that's not entirely been by my choice. Excuse me, it's been more circumstance than anything, right? So here's a life tip for you. If you want to have a great, fun adventure and suck up all your free time that you've got, you start out by having your own business and family and all that goes with it. Right there, your free time's. Then, here's where the fun part comes in. You find you a house to buy that has been severely neglected by the previous owners, and said previous owners not only neglected it, but were the kind of people that were on the verge of being utter and complete morons. And I don't say that in a derogatory way, but more of a descriptive way. Like, God bless them, they didn't know what they were doing on things, and apparently either didn't want to or weren't smart enough to know to call somebody that did know what they were doing, and they tried to do it themselves. Not only will doing this make your life so stress-free, not, when coupled with your own business and family and all that good stuff, you won't have to worry about having free time. I mean, some people say, what am I going to do with all this free time I've got? Do this and you won't have to worry. Your free time will be occupied and non-existent. I'm lucky that I've got to do this right now. And honestly, there's other things I need to be doing. However, sometimes you just have to force yourself to stop and take some time to chill out. So today's my couple of hours of chilling out. That all out of the way. So that's part of the reason why a lot of recent videos have just been me chatting about stuff. Things that I want to get done. I know some of you that have been around a while, you've heard this broken record before. I apologize. Unfortunately, you've got to hear the broken record again. This is probably more for some of the newer subscribers, maybe guys that went back and watched some of the older videos, which if you are a new subscriber, I encourage you to go back and watch the older videos and stuff. I still want to do some more camo testing videos. The problem has been there hasn't been a whole lot that has piqued my interest that I wanted to try out, and what little bit there was, money's been an issue, so it hadn't been where I could just go willy-nilly buy stuff that I wasn't interested in to try out. So there's still some I'd like to do. Excuse me. It'll just be a matter of finding time and money to do it. So I want to. No promises to when I'll actually get around to it. What else? Scenario videos. I've got, I'll just show you this. This might make some of you laugh. I'm going to put it too close to the camera because I don't want to let you read it and give everything away. But I've got, that's because you get a whole notepad list full of scenarios, etc., stuff like that I want to do. Same old song and dance. When I get one friend or cousin free, the other ones are tied up, and we get one of the other ones free, the other one's previous one is tied up, and it's like trying to find a time when we're all free at the same time and can get them done, because contrary to popular belief, some of the stuff you can't just do in 15 minutes. It takes a while. So I've been talking about scenario videos for 2 years now, and I've only got the one up. Do you know how absolutely insanely frustrating that is for me? Because I keep thinking of new stuff, my friends keep thinking of new stuff, we keep adding the stuff to the list, and the list gets bigger, but we don't ever get any of them done. So there's that. I want to, just got to figure out when. Part of the lack of time thing is when we all aren't either working or tied up with family events or whatever, we're busy taking care of all the, personal preparations and stuff, and current events don't help that any, because current events seem to keep randomly kicking things up a notch, and that makes us start reshifting priorities and what we're trying to do and get squared away and taken care of and together and all that. So it's like, and no offense to you guys, but if we do get a free Saturday and there's things going on that we feel like we need to get taken care of for our own preparations, if we got to choose between doing that or spending a day doing videos, yeah, the preparation stuff's going to take priority. I mean, it's not that we don't want to do it. It just is what it is. Because making you guys videos isn't going to take care of things if the balloon goes up. So that's kind of where I'm at. I've got the list of stuff I want to do. Unfortunately, there was some stuff I wanted to get and show you guys, and now with YouTube's new stupidity, I'm not sure how I'm going to facilitate showing it to you without violating some of their new rules. So, got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Speaking of that, excuse me, I'm wasting coffee there. So YouTube's new rules have went into effect. Now, obviously, I'm still here. So far, knock on wood, they haven't dinged any of my videos. Hadn't sent me any nasty messages, any of that. Hopefully, we can stay that way and stay off the radar. I see other channels talking about leaving, already leaving, etc. Some before they've even actually gotten any hits from YouTube. And I'm kind of like, well, okay, I understand being ready for those hits to come, but at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, make your plans to have somewhere else to go. I'm doing that in the background, but don't pack your bags and leave yet. They hadn't actually done anything. I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually part of their agenda. Make the threats to do something, make people mad or scared or upset, and make them voluntarily leave. Then YouTube can come back, well, we hadn't kicked anybody off. These people left because they want, of their own free will. I'm not like that. YouTube offered this platform for me to be here. I'm here. If you want me to go, you're gonna have to pick me up and move me. I ain't just gonna pack up my bags and leave now just because you've decided you don't want me here after you open the door to me. So, as I said in the other videos, I'll be here until they kick me out. But getting back to stuff I want to do, got to figure out how I'm going to do it to try and stay as much within the guidelines as I can, because while I completely and 100% disagree with their new position and guidelines, the battle that I'm fighting is I feel like it's more important that I try to work within those guidelines to stay here and keep putting out the message that I'm putting out. And that is to watch what's going on, be prepared, get your supplies, get your plans, etc., etc. I think it's more important to get that out there and to try to help guide people in the right direction than it is to just pack up and leave, or to, you know, stick a thumb in their eye, which I'm not opposed to, by the way. I'm just one that I like to fight strategically. I like to try to pick my battles, and I guess overused term in my opinion, but I like to play chess a little bit when it comes to these things. Although I'm a horrible chess player, just saying. So, one of the things that I'm going to have to do is some of the stuff that I want to show you guys, if it's something that I like and I want to recommend to you, I won't be able to actually put a link up in the description because that'll be a no-no. Woo, bad, bad. So, the best thing I can do is either you private message me, I can send you a link, or I can post them on Facebook and you can go there. Again, I know a lot of guys are big time anti-Facebook. I am too, to a point. Unfortunately for me, it's a valuable and necessary business tool for my business. But also in this case, if there's something I want to get to you guys, you can go to the Facebook page for Alpha Charlie Concepts, get the link, I can post it there, and you don't have to have a Facebook account to do it. You can see the page without needing a Facebook account, I think. I haven't actually tried that yet, so if one of y'all wants to try that and see if you can actually go see the Facebook page without a Facebook account or without being logged in, let me know. I'd be interested to know the actual answer on that. So yeah, getting links to stuff to you guys, because there's things I want to continue doing. Like it's horrible timing, but I'm still a huge fan and will continue to be of primary arms optics. I'm using them as an example here because I think that's one area that you can get valuable, important equipment as part of your preparedness plans in the defensive side for a really good price and not break the bank. Because again, and we're all over the page here, guys, I know, just bear with me, refill that coffee cup. I think having a good optic on your go-to gun is really important, especially if things ever go bad. Well, most of you that I'm talking to are in the same boat as me, which is why I say and do the things I do, and you're not independently wealthy. So if I've got to choose between a $1,200 ACOG, as an example, or a $250, $300 primary arms 3X prism scope, if I've got to choose between those two, and let's say I've got the $1,000 to work with, right? I can buy the scope, the ACOG, which is a great scope. Do not mistake what I'm saying here. I think they're absolutely awesome. If I've got to choose, being practical, between those two, I'm going to choose and recommend the primary arms scope, and then I'm going to recommend that you take that other $700 to $900 and put it into some training, mags, ammo, support gear, etc. That goes a long way versus just blowing the budget on that one optic when the primary arms will do everything you could want it to do. I've gotten a relationship with Primary Arms now that they're extending the same offer to my viewers that they do to some other people. If you use the links that I do give you, then you get the free mount and free shipping and everything. It's not a big deal, but you know, there's not a lot of companies out there that are willing to offer things like that to channels like mine. So the fact that, you know, they're willing to do that, I want you guys to be able to take advantage of it. If it saves you $50, well, $50 is a couple of extra magazines. You know, money is money. You know, like I said, we're talking about being on a budget here. So the problem is, if I put that link up now, Primary Arms also sells guns and magazines and all that other stuff that YouTube has determined to be so evil and horrible. Well, according to their rules, that's the kind of thing that will get me in trouble. So it's frustrating. We're going to figure something out on that. Don't worry. Just hang in there and let's see what happens. The other thing, this is what I was getting at with that. In addition to Facebook, you don't have to have a WordPress account to view the blog. So the blog is probably going to be where I'll make the videos, host them on YouTube, and you can watch them on YouTube, but I also put them up on the blog, and on the blog is where I'll start putting all the links at to this stuff that I'm recommending to you guys. That way you ain't got to go looking, and you can get, you know, like the Primary Arms deal going. So rest assured there, I'll get that straightened out for you. I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing that I do is put the links up there. What else? Trying to think what all I wanted to cover with you guys, because I know we're dragging on now, and some of you probably already turned the video off. But that's okay. That's okay. Of course, I already did a little video with past 4,000 subscribers, which still blows my mind, which I'm deeply appreciative for everybody. So yeah, as we get into summer, it's relatively cool and breezy springtime day here now, but as we get into summer, I'm hoping to get a little more time maybe to get some of this stuff done. Sometimes people's schedules open up a little more during the summer. The downside is when we try to do this in the summer here, it's freaking 5,000 degrees and 98% humidity, and you're about to have heat stroke out there trying to get stuff done, and the bugs come out and try to turn us into a buffet line. But that's a sacrifice that we're willing to make for you guys, obviously. So yeah, we'll see what summer brings. Once we get through, don't hold your breath until we get through May. May is going to be probably where things open up. I've got stuff going on most of the weekends between now and then. You know, there's little things that I wouldn't miss before. I'll just give you guys an example. It's the kind of things that come up. One weekend in May, we're doing a birthday party for my great aunt, who means the world to me and is an absolutely awesome person. And she's turning 100. And it's like, it just blows my mind. Not only that she's turning 100, but that her mind's still as sharp as it is. Now, obviously, it ain't as sharp as it once was. But, buddy, it's still sharp enough, it'll cut you if she wants it to. I'm just saying. But to sit and talk with her, I mean, listen to her talk about the things that she's seen in her 100 years on this planet. I mean, geez, literally. She went from a horse and buggy to a world that has self-driving cars. I mean, think about that. She's got a lot of life experience that we always enjoy listening to and trying to tap into, because she's one of those ladies that you could have dropped her off in the middle of nowhere. Chances are she'd have been just fine, because they grew up without much of anything. They grew up having to grow and farm and do everything. So that was normal life for her. But anyway, I could talk about her forever. But it's things like that, that I've got coming up that occupy weekends. And of course, the week is pretty much just balls to the wall with work and taking care of all the daily tasks that come with that. So bear with me, guys. Hang in there until we can get into and through May. And once we get in and through May, maybe we can get some more exciting stuff up. I mean, I'm still going to probably do stuff like this. I just don't want you guys to get fed up with just me sitting here on the back porch rambling, drinking coffee to you. I want to actually get some stuff that's more useful and valuable to you than just my gibberish. So we'll cut that one off here, because I think this thing needs a refill. And then we will catch up and talk to you later. So you guys take care, and we'll see you.